things that I would like to change is the pace at which action happens. I wish I did media training. The work that I do out of the office is having an impact on my neighbors, on my community. I'm Nicole Goehring. I'm the MLA for Edmonton Castle Downs, and I am the official opposition liaison to the Canadian Armed Forces and Veterans Affairs politics. My background is social work, and I was watching the Conservative government at the time not properly take care of people. And I saw what the Alberta NDP was doing, standing up for people, and I felt that I could lend my voice in that. As a social worker, I'm someone who does service for the province. I see the value of people, and I wanted to be able to put my name forward to be able to do that on a political level, kind of on a bigger level than the frontline social work that I was doing. Why the NDP? They aligned with my values. They're a people first party. They were people that really valued the human experience and put people's needs first. Their focus was things that I cared about: education, healthcare, and accessibility to everybody. They wanted to make sure that everybody in the province had a wonderful opportunity to thrive here. Why the military? So I was appointed as the government liaison in 2015 when I was first elected. And then over the next 2 terms, I was reappointed into that position. So it was a decision from the leader at the time, who was Rachel Melley. She was our premier when she appointed me for that. I think a lot of it is to do with proximity to the military base. It's right outside of Edmonton Castle Downs, which means a lot of the families live in this community. So a typical day, I'm engaging with the community. I'm just this morning I met with someone doing a notary from the community. When we're in the legislature, we do things like bill debate, we get to do introductions in the House, studying legislation, meeting with stakeholders, meeting with the community, fun things like attending events in the community, and just engaging with constituents and hearing what their concerns are within the government, as well as what is working well. Because if there's something working well, we want to make sure that that's something that we're able to support and enforce, make sure that it continues to work well. 2 things I like. Well, I love that I get to work in my own neighborhood. I live in Castle Downs. I've lived here for close to 30 years. And being able to share my neighbor's voice in the legislature is so powerful to me. And being able to work with the incredible people that I have on my team, my colleagues, as well as the stakeholders in the community, it's very, very fulfilling and rewarding. And I love coming to work every day. That's one thing. One of the things that I would like to change is the pace at which action happens. It can be really long and drawn out from when we have an idea or when we see that there's a need for change. And there's unfortunately a lot of bureaucracy and time that it takes to have an idea, a solution, and then to bring it forward to see an actual impact on the community. It takes a long time. Any regrets? I wish I did media training. Doing interviews like this, for example, it makes me nervous. I don't feel like I had a lot of training in that, so I regret not doing more of that. Because it's important to be able to talk and share our story. I have no issue public speaking, but doing interviews, I'm a little bit nervous. And so I wish I did more training in that. Oh, one of my favorite moments. I think being able to see when a constituent reaches out to my office and expresses a concern and being able to work with them through the process and then having them say that it was successful and that I was able to help. I think that's one of the most rewarding experiences, knowing that the work that I do out of the office is having an impact on my neighbors, on my community. Advice, go for it. I think we need more women. We need more people with diverse backgrounds, diverse cultures, heritage, religion, and so many people don't see themselves as a politician. And we need your voice. We need people to step up and have their voice shared, because we can't have the same system of the traditional politician that we see. We need to have more representation in politics. Yeah, so what I'm hearing from the community is there's a need for better access to healthcare. We don't have a hospital in Castle Downs. Most of the people that live here go either downtown or they go to St. Albert. And so there's a lack of access to emergency medical and the education system, making sure that the kids that live here can access school. So we have one junior high in the community, and we don't have a high school. We're getting one built, Catholic system, but making sure that the kids and families that live here have access to a great education public system within their community,